wanted to talk a bit about stuckness. The places that are the big fish that we keep visiting over and over. And what I've found is these places are masters. They are our teachers. And they're usually split off parts of our psyche that are wise like children. They can tell when we're after them with any agenda of wanting them to go away, wanting them to hurry up. And what happens is, as we're with them over and over and try this angle and that angle and this angle and that angle, our angles get quieter and quieter, and we come to a kind of exhaustion often. And it's right there that there's an opportunity. There's a collapse. And oftentimes we get stuck in this collapse. We get stuck in the deflate, the hypoactivation, the sludge. And like right in that spot, there's an opportunity to rest, to surrender, instead of make a new like crescendo wave of nonsense about how, this thing's been around for so long and we're so stuck, and are we ever going to heal, and how come everybody else gets to heal, and it's like here it comes. So right before that happens, once you've plopped on your face and the thing's brought you to your knees again, it's time to notice that you're on your knees. Notice that you're breathing and that it's okay. That okayness that's beyond the fact that you're on your knees. And these places will not budge until they're met with unconditional love. They teach us how to get out of the way. How to really bow to them, how to honor them, how to respect them, how to respect life as it is, and not be the gods that are messing with, tinkering with the shapes that are here. Like we don't know how it's supposed to be. And these places are survival places often. They're going to bring up all the fight we have. Like our psyche, our mental framing is going to do everything it can to not have you open beyond it, not have you see it clearly, because it doesn't know that it's safe there. The last time it checked and you were open there, something happened. Not good. Something difficult happened, something intense happened, and the system clammed shut. Never again. Never again. And it's like, can we approach these places with the reverence that we would for a little baby with a wound? Like not even a 2-year-old, like a baby. Innocent, 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 innocent. That's the kind of unconditional love that these places actually are our teachers for. Like they're gifts. And they're the things that actually create depth in our souls, places where divine qualities can come forward, places where there's a sturdiness to be learned that's so sturdy it can deal with these type of waves. Oh, how amazing it is to be a human being in your body, in here, in, down in the flesh, and be all here. And the only religion is kindness there. The only thing that's appropriate is tenderness, kindness. And if there's any other voices that are doing anything else, it's not your really wise spiritual reflection. It's actually just another place that's hurt. It's another place that thinks it needs to tell you who you are. And so just include that. No need to get stuck in any sort of conclusion about yourself. You're divine. That's it. That's why I love honoring these places. Like, can we paint a witch with boils on her face? Can we paint a demon with spikes on its back? Can we draw? Can we dance it out? Can we sing? Can we sing a song of arrogance? God forbid. Like, what would the song be like? Let's get all these places out of the shadows so that they can actually have their life force release and flow and rest. The divine is not scared of any of this. The divine doesn't go, oh, I've never met that big of a demon. Oh no. The divine is like, bring it on. And that's where we ask for help, because our ego will split into the good and the bad, the part that will meet these things and is so very capable and has done its spiritual work. It's like we have a little spiritual identity that gets built up as we process. It's like, let's get that one and give it some care too. It's exhausted from pretending. It's finally, thinks it's the light. And it's like, you are the light, just like everything else. It doesn't have to be the one that's facing all of this. Give yourself a break. Let the divine do the work. And it looks like being really gentle, really filled with self-care, filled with the natural. And it creates an unshakable light, an inextinguishable light, an awareness of that. And we're all in the world. We've, for the most part, not chosen to be monastics. We may try to create a monastic life out of this ordinary life, but it's still, there are places we can't escape. And those are gifts. Those are places for our soul to grow, even though it's gnarly in there. It can be like a minefield. And we just need to keep forgiving ourselves for fumbling, for being human. It's the places that feel like there's no way out, where there is one. There is the divine. Trauma has the flavor of no escape. Can we wake up into those places with the divine, with the spaciousness of being, with the always okayness, even if we're crying, even if we're a puddle, even if we can't use our thoughts, our mind. Can we just be a puddle in the arms of the beloved? The divine is the light that comes through. We don't stand. We don't digest a little and then move forward. It's like digest and let the divine step forward. Digest and let her stand. She's much better at standing than we are.